In today's video, I'm reviewing a 2006 GMC Yukon Denali. The Denali is the top luxury trim package on the GMC Yukon, which is sibling to the Chevy Tahoe and Cadillac Escalade SUVs. This is part of the second generation of the Yukon that was sold from 2000 to 2006. I've always been a fan of the exterior style of the GMC Yukon and the Denali model in particular. And while I also like the Chevy Tahoe, I think the Yukon looks a little bit better, and then that Denali package gives the vehicle just a little bit more of a sporty upscale look. The Cadillac Escalade is considered the most premium full-size SUV in GM's lineup, but it's very bold, kind of out of the ordinary, and personally I like the look of the Denali more. It has a more conservative look, but it also definitely gives the appearance of being a premium vehicle. A few of the differences that you'll note from the base Yukon model: on the rear bumper, it's got a slightly sportier profile to it, and it comes in the same color as the paint of the vehicle rather than chrome. We've also got additional trim pieces along the bottom here. So this piece here is added with the integrated mud flap, and that styling cue carries forward to the doors. And we've got the integrated running boards as well. Denali also comes with upscale wheels. This specific vehicle also has the BFG KO2s, which gives it a rugged look. I like that combination of being kind of sporty, upscale, but also rugged. And then, like the rear bumper, the front bumper is also painted in the body color and has a sportier overall look. Denali also comes with the revised headlights and then the chrome honeycomb grille. That's my favorite design difference of the Denali model. Really looks great on this vehicle. Yukon's offered in two different wheelbases. So this is the standard wheelbase, and then they also have the Yukon XL model, which is extended. That would be comparable in length to the Chevy Suburban and the Cadillac Escalade ESV. With those extended versions, you get additional cargo space behind the rear third row seat. Although with the shorter wheelbase option, it's going to be a little easier to maneuver for city driving, and then I also think it looks a little bit better from an appearance standpoint. You'll see that up top we've got integrated side rails and crossbars, sunroof, and then this antenna on the driver's side is for the OnStar system. That OnStar system is used for crash notification, driving directions, restaurant reservations, vehicle recovery. Interestingly, my parents actually have a 2003 Tahoe that they bought brand new, and they used that OnStar system to recover the vehicle after it had been stolen. So it worked really handy in that instance. Overall, really great looking SUV, and I like the premium touches that you get with the Denali model compared with the base Yukon. Looking inside the Denali, you'll see that it comes with a very premium interior with nice accent colors and a lot of features and functionality. One of my favorite things about full-size GM SUVs and trucks is that they have very comfortable seats. And then the Denali model, they come in a two-tone leather, so very premium look there. The Denali's got power windows, power door locks, power mirrors that are also heated with an integrated turn signal. We've got memory settings for up to 2 drivers, so that can control the seat position, steering wheel position, brake and gas pedal position, climate settings, audio settings. So pretty cool, and that's also tied to the keys of the vehicle. Also got controls here to adjust the brake and gas pedal electronically. Full power seats with lumbar support, automatic headlights, fog lights. On the steering wheel, we have controls for audio. There's some voice activated features. You can also look at fuel economy information, driving information, some other vehicle settings. In the center dash, we've got a nice large screen with navigation and audio settings. Got 6 CD player. Denali also has a Bose audio system, and so it's got a really premium sound to it, really great sound characteristics. In the middle, we've got a few compartments here for storing various items. We've got a 12-volt outlet, cigarette lighter and ashtray, 2 cup holders, nice large center console, CD storage, coin storage. We've got another 12-volt outlet here. Up top we've got that sunroof. It's electronic sliding, ability to program up to 3 garage door openers into the vehicle, climate settings for the rear seats. We've got a self-dimming rear view mirror, again with some of those OnStar functions, and then an integrated thermostat and compass. We've also got dual zone climate control to control both the driver and passenger side separately. See, on the passenger side we've also got heated seats. Jumping into the middle row, one of the really cool things about the Denali model is that it comes with these middle row captain's chairs. So separates the kids in the back. It also provides really easy access to that 3rd row seat. Got integrated armrests. If you need additional access into that 3rd row, these seats also fold up quite easily. So we can pull this strap here, pull this lever, and the seat folds down. Headrest automatically folds back. So nice easy access to the 3rd row. Also allows you to increase cargo space in the rear if you have those 3rd row seats out and you're not using middle row. Folding these back up again is pretty simple. We'll pull that armrest or headrest up. You'll see that the middle row seats are heated on both sides. We've also got climate control back here, so the middle row passengers can control climate for the rear. They've also got some audio options, so you can plug in headphones and listen to the radio, CD player, satellite radio if you have it, through the main vehicle system, and it will actually shut off speakers in the rear of the vehicle, which is kind of a cool feature. Got a couple cup holders built in here. And then the nice thing about the Yukon is that even in the standard wheelbase option, you'll see that there's a lot of legroom back here. So it really is a very functional 3rd row seat. A lot of full-size SUVs out there these days that have 3rd row seats that are not that useful. So that's definitely not the case with this model. Of course, the downside that you'll see in the back is that cargo space is limited. So you want that XL model if you're going to be using these regularly. Also got an integrated TV here, and then DVD player. And as we come around to the back, this is a really cool feature on the Yukon. So this window opens separately, or you can open the whole hatch. And the reason this is really great is, especially with this really tight space back here, it makes the space very functional. So you can get a lot of stuff in here without it all falling out or whatnot. And so you can, open through here, pack things in. Show you for a demonstration, we've got some objects in here that are the floor mats for the back of the vehicle. If we open up the rear hatch and we don't have that dual system, things start to fall out. So it's really handy in that sense. Again, you'll see cargo space is pretty limited with these seats in use. However, we can easily fold the seat. 2-step system. Do the same thing on this side. And now we've got quite a bit of cargo space. So if you're not using those seats, definitely a very usable space back here. And then of course those seats come out fairly easily. So it's nice to have those seats available if you need them, but then easily put out of the way. Another 12-volt outlet here. Cup holders on both sides for the 3rd row seat. And then another little cubby space here for the 3rd row seat. The GMC Yukon is available in rear-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, and most models are going to come with GM's popular 5.3-liter V8. For the Denali model, you get an upgraded 6-liter V8, which has additional horsepower and torque, and offers an EPA rating of 12 miles per gallon in the city and 16 miles per gallon on the highway. Given that this is a 13-year-old SUV with over 200,000 miles, seating for 7, and the ability to tow, it's really impressive how good the ride quality is. It's very smooth, it's very quiet, it's very comfortable, and really it feels a lot more like a luxury vehicle than a full-size SUV. The powertrain in the Denali is also really good, and it's kind of surprising GM even took the effort to swap out the 5.3-liter V8 that you get in the standard Yukon. That engine is pretty much used across the board in GM trucks and SUVs, the Silverado, the Tahoe, the Suburban, the Sierra, and it's a really great engine. It's got a lot of power, very smooth, decent fuel economy for what it is, and really a great engine overall. But the 6.0 that you get in the Denali is even better. There is a little bit of a hit in terms of that fuel economy, but you get a lot more power and it's got a really great sound to it. Pulling up to the highway here, so we'll go ahead and stop and then accelerate, give you a chance to hear it in action. So really great sound to it when it kicks in. Very smooth transmission as well. I mean, these vehicles, despite their size and their weight, they're actually very quick, getting up to 60 miles an hour. You're never gonna feel like there's a lack of power in one of these vehicles, whether you're accelerating on the highway, towing, driving over a mountain pass, or passing other vehicles. The Denali in particular is very powerful, and even with that 5.3 again, it's a really great engine for the vehicle. So that's a review of the 2006 GMC Yukon Denali, a really nice SUV overall, and in my opinion, the nicest full-size SUV from this era. While I'm a fan of the Tahoe, I think the styling of the Yukon is slightly better, and then with the Denali package, you're getting a slightly more upscale and sporty look to it. While the Escalade is kind of the top trim package within this GMC lineup of SUVs, it's a little bit too bold for my liking, and so the Denali is a really nice balance between the Tahoe and the Escalade. Overall, really great SUV, not only very good looking on the exterior, it's got a very premium interior, a very nice powertrain, and from my personal experience, these have been very reliable vehicles, really solid SUV overall, and if you're looking to get into an SUV from this era, I would definitely recommend looking at the Denali. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the section below. For more car reviews, subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, thanks for watching.